has come to Southern Nevada as we are in the menacing new Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. The atmosphere here, electric. No matter the venue, the home folks love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the New Orleans Saints. And off we go from Las Vegas. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And all the way down to the 29.
DeAndre Swift, the ball carrier.
A big play there on the first play of the game. 46 yards.
46 yards on the play.
And first down, and they go with Swift again. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Nicholas Morrow on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second.
On second down, Swift. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
2 yards.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Now it's 2nd and 9. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we... Step aside here in this first quarter. First and goal at the 1. They'll run with Swift. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. One more time with Swift. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. DeAndre Swift, his second touchdown on the season. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
7, Raiders nothing.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 26. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 26-yard line.
2nd and 11 now. Shotgun now for Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
At the 45-yard line.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
On first down, Carr. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's a handoff to Swift. Jeff Heath, the one to bring him down.
Swift, the ball carrier.
6 yards left on 2nd down.
Jeff Heath. 4 yards on the pickup.
On the handoff, this is Swift.
30-yard line.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
Ball carrier.
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10. First down.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Tanner Muse there defensively.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
On 2nd down now, Swift. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the 1st quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of
2nd and goal from the wall. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. DeAndre Swift. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Saints add on to their lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. The throw complete here to Williams. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. And what they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. And his throw is incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
He's got a man. It's Williams. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. Working from the gun, it's Carr. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Carr now on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 19-yard line.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Raiders nothing.
Coming up on 2nd and 7. Now Carr again. And Jones has it over the middle. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
That's good.
13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Devin Bush.
It'd be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are back within a score. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Now this window is running back out of the backfield. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
And the Saints first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A handoff, Swift running to the left. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 45-yard line. Running is Swift. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3.
On 2nd down, Swift. They're still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Subsequent gains of 3, 4, and now 5 yards. Good enough for the first down.
First down, Saints.
They'll run on 1st down. Swift. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And all the way down to the 17-yard line.
He's taken down.
He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
A gain of 15.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now a first down carry. It's Camara. And he'll take this one down near the 15.
Camara on the carry.
The tackle there by LaMarcus Joyner.
Marcus Joyner on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, Camara. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
A yard. And it's 3rd down.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. Jackson from the shotgun. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Malik Collins in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. Letting one go deep for the end zone. Looking for Thomas. He's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans.
To Michael Thomas.
Michael Thomas, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Saints 21. Raiders 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will make it into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
But Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
On second down, Jacobs. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
Jacobs, the ball carrier.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
It's caught. Jones. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play.
First and 10.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And that's caught inside the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
From the gun, it's Carr. And it's going to be caught by Williams for a Raiders touchdown. Tyrell Williams, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Makes the score Saints 21, Raiders 14. Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded in the end zone. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
2 yards the loss, second and 12. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
On third down, Jackson. Dancing to his left. Thomas has got it. Complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. Now a flag comes in from the umpire after a gain of about 4. And this looks like it's going to be holding. That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block it'd be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
From the gun, Jackson. He'll go up top here for him. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. It's a gain of 34.
And the Saints first down.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Here's a handoff to Swift running left. The tackle made by Nicholas Morrow. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll try the left side. Swift. He's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. That one good for 33 and a first. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
Here's Swift. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Gain on the play leads to 2nd.
Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. On 2nd down now, Swift. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They will run it with Swift here. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
At their own 28-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Janoris Jenkins on the coverage.
From the gun, Carr. Incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10.
6-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Second and 2. Just a gain of a yard there. Now it'll be third down.
The tackle made by Jonathan Abram. It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
Third and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage. But it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force. And they had that to pick up the first down.
Barely picking it up, but they did. They go back to the ground, this time Swift. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
Swift, the ball carrier.
Now, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Third down, here's Kamara. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up fourth down.
4 yards.
They run. It's Kamara. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on fourth down. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They'll run right here with Swift. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Swift, the ball carrier.
Second and 7.
Marcus Joyner on the tackle.
Once again, it's Swift. And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders' 34. Ninth play coming up here on this drive. This is third and a yard. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. First down, New Orleans.
A gain of 6. And the Saints first down.
On first down, Swift. Down right around the 25.
Swift.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Up to make the tackle.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
And it's third down.
Jackson now on third down. And that is incomplete. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, An unexpected fourth down here.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Raider D, they get the football back.
It's a turnover on down.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
The ball carrier.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Carr going to get this to Jacobs. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Looking downfield for Jones. In a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. Before we came up to the booth, the last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
Andy, do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
They start on the ground with Swift. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Swift. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Saints on 3rd down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Now Breeze. Flushed out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And he's got room. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the fourth quarter. Should rely more on the passing attack?
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field downfield.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Saints' 9-yard line.
One more time with Jacobs. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the 2nd score there. From the 5, 3rd and goal. He's in! Touchdown, Raiders! Josh Jacobs, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th.
21 apiece. Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Taken in the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 24-yard line.
And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. 3rd down just got a lot tougher. That will officially go as a loss of 7.
17-yard line.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This will be 3rd and 15. Now a play fake. Breeze. And it's home in by Jared Cook. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No 1st down. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. The Saints do snap it. It's Breeze. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
They'll run it with Jacobs. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done.
And I don't think there should be much of a discussion here, but you know how I am. You kick the football, you take the lead. How bold do you want to be in this situation, though?
The kick by Carlson is good. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, when'd you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
At their own 34-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they really need to forget about their last time out, the turnover that led to a field goal. So now they try to regroup, trailing in the final quarter. Obviously, they'd love a touchdown, but 3 would suffice. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
He's tackled.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
This only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. We'll get a couple of yards on the keeper, but it's going to lead to a 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Back to throw, Breeze. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Back to throw. the second-year man, Max Crosby, the one who brought him down.
And now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
He gets it to Thomas. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. On the handoff, this is Swift. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Breeze to throw. This is caught. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Well, partner, still a head-scratcher to me how this one ended, down 3. I just thought, no matter the situation, you're in a spot where you can kick that field goal and go to overtime. Why not do it?
And this is where I think the analytics guys are going to continue to get more and more traction in the league. We've talked about different people now saying, I need a game management coach, someone in the booth to take the emotion out of it. Did they lose track of where they were on the clock, right? Did they lose track of where they were on the field? Was it makeable for their kicker? All those things come into play here, and it turns out they don't get it done.
So for Las Vegas, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll have a tough one at home next week against the Green Bay Packers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.